What is how everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're talking about Tuesday night NXT March 31st show. Before we can hit the subscribe, that helps any channel you'll know. We got Evolve tomorrow. We got Friday night Smackdown. Then we have Stand and Deliver on Saturday. Yeah, we have a lot of things to kind of figure out still um, for this thing to deliver. We got one more thing to figure out, but we'll talk about that at the end of the stream. Again, hit the subscribe. This is the NXT show. Start off with a pop with Mike Santana and OTM defeated Dark State. Good match overall. The pop for Mike Santana was amazing. I mean the crowd went wild for Mike Santana, which I love. You love to see. Good for Mike Santana. They defeated Dark State. What's next for Dark State? You have Cutler still injured. Again, what is now going on with Dark State? It's kind of put now they're kind of putting an interesting kind of aspect. Um, you had Miles Bourne promo about Stand and Deliver, Johnny Gargano's speech. He is so bad. That's what I put in my notes. Johnny take over Gargano, period. He's finally done planking. The mentality's there for Johnny Gargano. I think he's going to be back. I mean, I feel bad for Miles Bourne. Yes, if he's going to lose the title, I don't really want Miles Bourne to lose the title. But again, we need Johnny Gargano back. And this is the time for him to do it. I can see him getting the North American title. I could see it. The pop will be there. The atmosphere will be there. Johnny Gargano, again, it's all setting up for Johnny. Um, I can't wait for that match. It's going to be a banger of a match. We had the NXT Tag Team Championship number one contenders match. Los Americanos defeated Birthright. El Grande Americano. Oops, I misspelled that completely. That's nasty. With the assistants. Yeah, we're never getting Pete Dunne or Tyler Bay back. I'm just letting you know now. Los Americanos are so over. They're so over. Now they're gonna face Infinity Project for the titles that didn't deliver. That should be a good match overall. Yeah, I mean, good for Los Americanos. They're so super entertaining. The flow of them is perfect. You love it. You love to see it. Jada Parker defeated Connie Jordan in a back and forth kind of match. Jada Parker looked good. Um, yeah, the contract signing involving the NXT Men's Championship. A brawl breaks out after the signing. I really hope Tony D wins that title. I think it's time for Tony D. You bump up Ricky Saints, you bump up Ethan Page to the main roster. Joe Hendry stays. Tony D is the champion. That's kind of how I see this playing out. I hope it plays out the way I like that. I want it to though. Um, Keanu Carver defeated Jasper Troy. Josh Briggs was the referee. Now you got Keanu Carver and Jasper Troy next week as well with Josh Briggs as a triple threat. So that's going to be happening next week. Not at Stand Deliver though. What else? What else? What else? You had Tina Palkstein and Blake Monroe face off. That match is now official. For Tina Palkstein versus Blake Monroe. I am misspelling things all over the place. What am I doing? What am I doing? For the Women's North American Championship at Stand and Deliver, that should be a good match. I'm excited for that match overall. The 10 person mixed tag at Stand and Deliver pre-show. Hank and Take Eli Knight and Charlotte Hill versus or Aaron Sinclair versus Birthright. That's kind of a banger of a low-key match. I kind of like it. Speaking of though, Eli Knight, yeah, you have Elo LaFleur out for 6 months. Now we're gonna have the Speed Championship a tournament for the speed championship due to Elo LaFleur's injury, which he was on the come up, man. I hate that for him. He was on the come up. Kalani Jordan and Tatiana Parker later on during the night. Again, kind of back and forth. We know how this goes between those two individuals. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, and then JC. Yeah. So now, yeah, we had the controversial finish between Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray. Gray tapped while pinning Lola Vice. So who is going? I don't know. Triple threat. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Lola Vice, Kendall Gray, Jason Jane, and Stand Deliver. That's what I'm kind of expecting. It needs to happen. I mean, why else? Not why else wouldn't it? So yeah, this is the NXT March 31st though recap show. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's a great semester, everybody. Have a good one.